Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. I just feel like talking today because, as a YouTuber, I'm not really quite sure I know who I am anymore. I used to feel like I had a pretty clear vision of what this channel was and who it was for. I'm not sure I know anymore. Let's talk about it. So the thing is that, when you are doing a YouTube channel, it used to be that you could kind of talk about whatever you wanted. And if you were interested in tech, you didn't have to be locked into just one particular, form of tech. You could be a general tech enthusiast. You could like cameras, you could like smartphones, you could like headphones, you could like all kinds of stuff. But now it seems like YouTube doesn't know where to place you unless you are super duper niche. Like, you can't just like cameras. You have to like a particular brand of camera. You have to be the expert on a particular brand of camera. And you can't just like smartphones. You have to be like an expert on folding phones. And that's just not really the way that I roll. I'm much more of a generalist. I like all kinds of tech. And my channel has always been about that. But when I post videos now, people just don't watch. And when people do find my videos, they say they really like them, but they're like, I never heard of your channel before, or I haven't seen your channel in a long time, because I'm just not getting recommended. And I think part of that is because I'm not niche. YouTube doesn't know what to do with me. But then when I go and I do research for trends and see what people are interested in, and it shows what my channel is interested in, turns out people who watch my channel aren't interested in anything that I'm interested in. So I'm not quite sure what to do. So a couple of years ago, when my channel was doing really well and it was just going gangbusters and I was making lots of money and getting lots of new viewers and my channel growth was wonderful, I was doing a lot of tutorials. Now, I was still doing product reviews, but I was doing a lot of tutorials. And then I started getting so many offers from various brands to review their products. I started doing more and more of that, and I felt like my channel just started to fall off. And when I stopped doing the tutorials, I just noticed that my numbers really sort of collapsed in on me, and they hadn't really recovered. And I've been thinking I should go back to being primarily a channel that does tutorials. I like to teach. I have a degree in education, and I do like to teach, and it's pleasing to me when people say, hey, you know what, I watched your video, it really helped me, I didn't understand it before. Or some people write and they say, hey, thanks for getting directly to the point. Other people sit around and they just talk and talk and talk, and I really like the fact that you were able to just say what you had to say and get me through this. And I like all of that, and so I'm thinking maybe that's what I should go back to, and maybe I can find more success in my channel if I just go back to making tutorials. Now, I'm not sure what you guys want to see, because when I go ahead and I check I check in YouTube in the studio with analytics, and I check about the various trends and in the subject matter that the people that watch my channel might be interested in. Every time I type something in that I'm interested in, it says that the interest is low or very low. I think the highest thing that I found was like medium at one point. But I'm sorry to think, like, maybe I just need to go ahead and do tutorials of stuff that I know about, stuff I want to talk about, and try and build a whole new audience. Now, this is not to say that I don't appreciate all of you out there who have been watching for the longest, and some of you are interested in what I'm talking about, but I think a lot of the folks out there that are subscribed to my channel just don't have an interest in, for instance, in cameras or action cameras or smartphones or microphones. And maybe what I need to do is just start doing tutorials that surround those products, and then I can find people who are interested in watching my videos. And I understand that I run the risk with tutorials that people show up for one video just so they can have a problem solved and they never come back. But I'm hoping if I can make good enough content consistently enough that people will stick around, I'll get recommendations so that people will get my videos loaded up and offered to them when they have a problem, even if it's new people every time. But I don't know, I have to make some sort of change, because what's going on and what has been going on this channel is simply not working, you know. And I spent the last year working at a job that I wasn't particularly happy in, and I did that really just for the money. And now that I've left that job and I'm back to YouTube full-time, I really feel like I need to make this work. And I think tutorials might be the way to go, because that's where I have found success in the past. Alright everyone, well there you go. That is my bit of a rant, a little bit of a talk, whatever you want to call it. But I just wanted to sort of share my thoughts with you guys. You've been on this journey with me the whole time. I figure why not just sort of think out loud with you. I'm kind of curious to know what you guys want to see on this channel. So, you know, I want to deliver what you guys want to see, but I also have to make stuff that I'm interested in, because if you're doing stuff you don't want to do, life just becomes miserable, and I'm sort of over that. I want to be able to do stuff that actually makes me happy at work and in my personal life. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.